What's up gamers, you have TigerChainsaw here, and recently I put out a video where I ranked all 6 Mega Man games on the NES, but I thought that's not enough. Why don't I review all 6 of them and go in depth? So I've already reviewed Mega Man 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now it's time to put Mega Man 5 in the spotlight. Now Mega Man 5 was released in 1993, and this was the 5th game in the series. Was it starting to get stagnant? We are here to find that out. But if this is your first time on my channel, or if you just haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button, as I have plenty of NES content and I have plenty of Mega Man content. Alright, fire up your Mega Buster because we are reviewing Mega Man 5. Dr. Wily plans world domination, Mega Man battles his robots, and saves the day. Repeat, 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 repeat. Well, now that you're all caught up on the first 4 games in the Mega Man series, we can move on to Mega Man 5, which was released in 1993 in North America. Mega Man 5 saw a familiar evil doctor seek total chaos, which is fine, but would it bring anything new to the series? Let's go ahead and kick this review off with the Mega Man 5 plot, but as always, spoilers are ahead. Now if you've been watching all of my Mega Man reviews, you've noticed a pattern. Dr. Wily is an evil scientist who plans to take over the world using robots, and is always spoiled by Mega Man. We last saw Dr. Wily flying away in his UFO as his secret base blew up. It hasn't even been 2 months, and Dr. Wily is back at it. But at first, it's not what it seems. Dr. Light has been kidnapped, but this time, it's by Proto Man? Now, Proto Man was the first robot that Dr. Light ever created, and he's kind of gone rogue. He occasionally battles Mega Man, but he also occasionally will help him, and he also saved Mega Man's life in Mega Man 3. Occasionally, though, Proto Man does hang out with Dr. Wily, so you just never know what his true intentions are. Now, as stated, Proto Man kidnaps Dr. Light, so it's Mega Man to the rescue once again. There are 8 new robot masters for Mega Man to face off against. Now my first question is, if Proto Man captured Dr. Light, who's creating these 8 robot masters? I don't think it was Proto Man, so what evil doctor could be out there still that's inventing new robots to destroy the world? I wonder. So Mega Man defeats all the robot masters and heads to Proto Man's secret fortress. So Mega Man makes his way through Proto Man's secret lair to take down Proto Man. Now when he gets to him, it's revealed that it's an imposter. The real Proto Man comes in and saves Mega Man before heading off. With Mega Man recharged, he is able to defeat the imposter Proto Man. And when this happens, it's revealed that Dr. Wily was indeed behind the kidnapping all along. So Mega Man follows Dr. Wily to his secret base and proceeds to go through the entire base before facing off with Dr. Wily. Mega Man, of course, defeats Dr. Wily and then chases him to where Dr. Light is being held captive. Dr. Wily again begs for mercy, but just as he's begging, the base begins to explode and the entire ceiling collapses. But Mega Man is there to not only save Dr. Light, but Dr. Wily as he's able to escape. Now assisting in saving them is Proto Man, who returns to help Mega Man lift the ceiling. In the end scene, you see Dr. Wily again escaping in his UFO as Dr. Light, Mega Man, and in the corner, Proto Man watch him escape as the base blows up. Like the rest of the Mega Man games, you'll be able to choose your path in defeating the 8 robot masters. Each robot has a weakness to a specific weapon that you can obtain while defeating a certain robot master. So there is strategy on the surface, but in Mega Man 4 they introduced the upgraded Mega Buster, which allowed you to charge up a powerful shot. This powerful shot really affected the gameplay, and it made taking on any robot master not as intimidating. So there is definitely a correct path that you should choose if you want to make the game way easier, or you could try and defeat each robot master just using the upgraded Mega Buster in whichever order you like. Now to me, Mega Man 5 really doesn't add anything new to the series. Now there are 2 slightly new elements to the game, but I just don't think that it really added much to the series. The first is I believe the Mega Buster charged up shot is just a little bit bigger in this game. Now the change that I noticed right away in almost all of the stages were these letters. These letters were collectible, but they weren't in the easiest spots to get to. So the goal is to spell out Mega Man. Now, what does that do? I'll get to that in a little bit. Something that has always improved with each Mega Man game, and something that I comment on every time, is how great the environments and backgrounds are in each sequel. With such repetitive games, it's nice to see these details continue to be upgraded, the environments more sophisticated, and overall better presentation. Here are some of the coolest examples that I've found in Mega Man 5 for the environments that just continue to improve. On Gravity Man's stage, there were these reverse gravity sections that I just really thought were cool. And then of course I dug the few times when Mega Man had to wade through the water that either pushed him or pulled him, but I think that aspect has been a staple in the series for a few games now. Some of the other cooler environments was Starman's stage, where there doesn't seem to be a lot of gravity, so it's almost like you're playing on the moon, because whenever you jump, you're gonna go pretty high. And of course that plays a big part in this action platformer that is already really difficult. In Napalm Man's stage, I really liked seeing the leaves on the trees blow in the wind. I harp so much on small details, but I'm someone that notices that type of stuff, and I appreciate the work that goes into it. So when I saw those leaves rustling, I thought it was awesome. And finally, there was Wave Man's stage, where you're hopping on these bubbles and there's spikes above you or below you. I thought that was just a lot of fun. And then near the end, you're actually on this jet ski battling other robots. I thought that was a cool touch. So I kind of dinged Mega Man 3 for not having a opening or much presentation, and Mega Man 4 really corrected that. Mega Man 5, I'm happy to report, does indeed include an intro that suits it well. You see Dr. Light being kidnapped by Proto Man. Mega Man comes there and you see this letter falling down on him, and it's just a cool little scene before you start the game. Man, but what happened to those end credits? I got so used to seeing Mega Man walking through a field or riding a train as the environments all change. You just get the Robot Masters and who designed them in this one, so I was a little bit bummed by that. Now, the entire Mega Man franchise has phenomenal soundtracks. That's something that almost everyone can agree upon. Mega Man 5 has probably the second best soundtrack in all of the Mega Man NES games, probably only behind Mega Man 2. So like every Mega Man game, you have to make your way through the 8 Robot Masters. Let's take a closer look at who you are fighting. Starting with Train Man, who loves to run the train. Choo-choo! Gravity Man looks up to Sir Isaac Newton. Napalm Man has severe flashbacks from Nam. Wave Man is actually the obnoxious fan at sporting events that always starts the wave. There's Starman, who, you know, is a star. Gyro Man, who makes a mean lamb euro. There's Stone Man, who ever since quitting smoking dropped the D at the end of his name. And finally, there's Crystal Man, who before becoming a Robot Master, teamed up with Meth Man to run the streets. So once you defeat all 8 Robot Masters, you get to fight Proto Man's fortress, and then after that, you get to fight Dr. Wily's fortress. I always comment on how Dr. Wily's final fights tend to be easier than some of the other bosses in the game. And again, this follows that formula where the real challenge is getting through the levels before you fight Dr. Wily. There is so much difficult platforming, tough enemies to figure out, and of course, lots of boss fights that can really test your patience. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you collect letters throughout the levels, and if you get all of them and they spell Mega Man, boy do I have a treat for you for the final fight against Dr. Wily. If you do indeed collect all the letters, you will be given a special little robot bird that goes by the name of Beat. When you fight the final form of Dr. Wily, you can activate Beat to make the final fight incredibly easy. All you have to do is just avoid being hit, and Beat does the rest of the work, taking down Dr. Wily no problem. For me, Mega Man 5 doesn't add anything new to the series. So, as long as you enjoyed the first 4 Mega Man games, you'll enjoy Mega Man 5. You already know that it's gonna be Dr. Wily behind the plot. You know that you're gonna have to face 8 robot masters. You know that you're probably gonna have to go through a couple fortresses, and you know that Dr. Wily will have a fake boss fight before you take on the real Dr. Wily. Mega Man 5 is a Mega Man game through and through, which is why I'm giving it a 7.3 out of 10. It might seem like I'm trashing Mega Man 5, but in reality, I'm not. The series just has very high expectations, and all of the games are good, including Mega Man 5. So it is my recommendation that you do indeed play it at some point in your life. So that was my Mega Man 5 review. For me, it's one of the lower tier games in the Mega Man series, but from my video where I ranked all 6 of them, you guys really liked Mega Man 5, so let me know in the comments below what was your favorite parts about Mega Man 5, and to you, did it bring anything new to the series? I know you could collect letters, and I believe that Mega Buster was just a little bit bigger with its shot, but to me, that wasn't enough to push the series forward. But we all got opinions. Alright, if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel to watch plenty of NES content, all the rest of my Mega Man reviews, and of course, I still need to review Mega Man 6, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, happy gaming, and make sure you play a video game today.